Living by coast and countryside can mean making the most of precious family moments.
We only have one opportunity to share these special things with them, you know?
That's right.
You'll need to track down a location that works for everyone.
The children are taken out and taught to be children again.
Yeah.
You need to see what's around them and make the most of it.
And a space that's the perfect fit.
And then this.
Oh, this is nice.
This is amazing.
It can all come with some big emotions.
I'm going to start crying.
You didn't even cry on wedding day, look at you.
Today we're escaping to a county many swear wild horses couldn't drag them away from. Where a secluded shoreline meets a vibrant cafe culture. Have it all in Hampshire. There are loads of Hampshires around the world. Apparently, there's 5 in America alone, including the state of New Hampshire. There's even one the other side of the world in Australia. But ours is the original, and it is beautiful. For escapees with their eye on England's south coast, there are many reasons why this county aces them all.
Hampshire is just a great place to be in general. You've got Barton down here, which is one of the best beaches, in my opinion, in the country. You're also so close to the New Forest as well, and in the New Forest there's plenty of little restaurants and pubs and stuff that have got the horses running by while you're having your Sunday roast, you know.
Animal lovers can spot more than pub lunch ponies.
Cows, pigs, even ducks going in front of you on the road. Got bird marshes at Key Haven. I even saw a seal last year on one of our beaches.
And with places like the New Forest National Park on offer, Hampshire's a great habitat for humans to raise their offspring too. We all want the best for our children, and for some, that means bringing them up in the countryside. And for mums and dads, well, this whole new possibility of working from home means that a new life in these sort of surroundings can be a win-win for the whole family.
Now we're at Haters Cutters, there you go. Isaac, you're going to have to come down a little bit.
Today's house hunters are a family of 4 embracing a recent switch to remote working and homeschooling to follow a dream. Moving from the busy Surrey town of Chertsey to the Hampshire countryside.
Hi, I'm Isaac.
Hi, I'm Esme.
Hi, I'm Gila. Hi, I'm Noah.
And we'd like to escape to the country.
Please help us.
So this is our home. We have a lovely bungalow. If you could actually take this house and put it in the countryside for us, that would be our ideal home.
This is our home education space, and we've been doing it for the last month or so, and the kids love it.
We also need to accommodate our 2 little Horsefield tortoises.
This is mine, and Marshmallow is the cutest tortoise in the whole entire world. This tortoise is named Tim.
We love walks in nature next to beautiful rivers and water, and we'd like to be close to the beach, but we would prefer if it wasn't next to a busy road.
Just feels like the right time, and also, you know, if we don't do it now, we may just
Never do it, yeah.
never do it.
Nothing like this has ever happened to us before, so yeah, no, looking forward to it, big time.
Esme and Isaac are looking for a Hampshire home with a price tag of up to £800,000. They would like to replicate the open-plan feel of their current bungalow with space to home educate the children. They would like 4 bedrooms, a child-friendly garden, and to be in a semi-rural or edge of village location, within half an hour of the beach. There's no doubt that Hampshire is a great choice for Esme, Isaac and the kids. It's got it all. Great coastline, beautiful countryside and of course good connectivity. Although it's not one of the home counties, it may as well be, but that does mean it's an expensive county. I've got a Hampshire home lined up for Esme and Isaac in Barton-on-Sea. But first we're meeting in the grounds of our hotel, further inland in the New Forest. Esme, Isaac, lovely to meet you both. Hampshire, we're right down on the south coast of England. Is it an area that you know very well?
Yeah, we've come on holiday a few times.
We know it a little bit, but more like tourists, if you know what I mean. So we still get surprised every so often. So yeah, very excited.
And of course, there's more than just you two to think about here. You've got the children as well. How are they feeling about all of this?
We only recently started home educating them, so hence it being the right time at the moment because we're not quite established yet. And we're not linked to schools. So Beulah's very much outdoorsy, love animals, and we just would love for them to get a bit more outdoors and, you know, to just nurture Beulah's love for animals.
But what about you two?
I'm a big football fan of Southampton Football Club, and you know, I'll be very close to them, so I can go hopefully every week or so.
Whoa! Don't tell him you're spending all weekend in the football before we've even moved down here.
No.
I mean, Esme, what's in it for you in terms of the move?
I grew up in South Africa near Cape Town, so I would really love to be close to the coast again. I love the sea, it makes me feel really calm. So yeah, can't wait to be a little bit closer again.
Should we go and find out if we can put that together for you?
Yeah,
yes, please.
Let's go.
Barton-on-Sea could be just the ticket. This large cliff-top village marks the start of the 60-mile Solent Way walking path, considered one of the most attractive routes in the county. There's a selection of shops, post office facilities, places to eat and drink, and buses, including a circular route to the nearby town of New Milton. The option we're here to see is just a short stroll from the seafront. Well, here we are.
Oh, that is amazing.
Looks nice. And so many windows.
Just our style, I think.
Yeah,
it looks modern, looks well done. It's beautiful.
We are just 3 or 4 minutes walk here
Yeah.
down to the seafront.
It'll be just amazing to walk out of the house and not have to even get in a car to go on long walks.
Well, I think that's enough about outside. Let's get inside,
Yes,
shall
please.
we?
Yes, please.
Come on then,
Do it.
follow me. This detached property was fully renovated in 2020 to create a very contemporary home. We're entering through a frosted glass porch that leads to the type of open plan kitchen and living space that I'm sure they're looking for. And then this.
Oh, this is nice.
This is amazing.
Blimey.
So it's just so much sunshine with all the windows and the doors. It's beautiful. Really, it's beautiful.
No, very nice.
And lovely and modern. And I love the exposed brickwork. Brilliant first impression.
I love the brightness.
Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful.
No, definitely hit the mark.
You
Is
can
all
kind
right.
of see
Yeah.
Beulah Noah around the
know.
island.
I can see you cooking there. Me
Yeah, I
coming
can
in.
see you learning to cook there.
Me coming in. And it's easy to communicate with people, actually seeing them. You know, if I'm doing the washing up or something and the kids are here at the table, you can still interact. So, very good.
And the ground floor layout opens up further into a reception area to the front.
Oh, wow.
Word. This is
It's
huge.
very nice, isn't it?
It's where the woodburner lives. Oh, it's beautiful.
Spacious, isn't it?
I know, and they've got the exposed brick again.
Yeah, that's cool, isn't it? Lovely.
And look at the size of the sliding doors. It's amazing.
That's very nice. I love it.
It's very much our style, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the summer comes and you've got those doors open,
Yeah.
and that is just an extension of the
Yeah.
room.
And it's a really nice and secluded seating area
Private,
as well. It's
isn't it?
lovely.
It's
It's really
private.
private, yeah. It's really amazing.
Well, do you know, I think I'll leave you at this point. You have a wander round,
Okay.
have a look, see what upstairs offers you and how the rest of the house feels to you.
Okay.
And I'll see you downstairs again shortly.
Oh, brilliant.
On the ground floor, there's a modern monochrome shower room, and next to this, a utility room. Then upstairs, there's space for all the family, with 4 bedrooms in total. A good-sized double to the rear of the home sits next to a family bathroom that combines vintage-style fittings with contemporary tiles and panelling. To the front is the smallest bedroom, and next to this is a double room with a neutral decor.
Beulah would love that bed, wouldn't she?
Yeah, it's like a princess bed, isn't it? She'd love it.
Yeah, she's a bit higher.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I love the shutters that they've put on.
I was really quite confident to send them off to explore the rest of the house because I know just how much quality it has, and from the sounds of it, they're already dividing up the bedrooms. The final bedroom is the principal ensuite.
Oh, this is a lovely size, isn't it?
Oh no, it's very nice, isn't it?
Love the vaulted ceilings. They're
Nice and light again, isn't it?
Yeah, and our bed will fit, so no, this is
Definitely,
lovely.
yeah.
Brilliant.
For me, it's when I'm showing people around and they start saying things like, I can imagine the kids here, I can imagine our furniture there. You know you're onto a winner. There are two areas of outside space. To the rear is a fully paved courtyard, accessed from the kitchen diner, and to the front is a south-facing and private sun trap. This is where we're catching up to assess the property's family potential and to discuss the crucial asking price. What do you think the kids would think about the house?
I think they're going to love it.
Yeah, we're in a bungalow at the moment, so they think if you have stairs, you are, you know, it's a mansion. So no, I think they'd love it.
I'm pleased that you're happy with the house. You know the lay of the land in terms of the environment and where we are. But what do you think this property's on the market for?
Ooh.
So I think this is around the top end of our budget, about £790,000.
Okay.
I'll go slightly lower. £770,000, I think.
Wow.
This property, believe it or not, is on the market for £730,000.
You're joking me.
That's amazing.
Oh, wow.
That is really amazing.
I'm going to start crying.
You didn't even cry on wedding day, look at you.
Yeah, but this is good news.
Well, this is for our feature.
I know the kids would have. I think it's because of the kids, you know.
Is it worth having another quick nose around inside, or should we head straight off?
No, it'd be good to just have another look. Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah?
I can't wait to get in.
Go and have a look. Go and enjoy yourself.
Cheers.
Take your time. I'll see you at the front.
Brilliant. Thank you so much.
I love it when they're so excited, not just for them, but for their family too. Comfortably under budget, this recently refurbished detached property could be everything Esme and Isaac are after for their family. The versatile open-plan ground floor has options for homeschooling. There are 4 bedrooms and a total of 3 bathrooms. The outside space is low maintenance, and it's all within very easy reach of the coast.
So?
I can't believe that price, really, can you?
No.
It really makes it real for me that we can actually...
I feel like I'm in a dream, really.
know.
The only compromise I can really think of is that the 4th bedroom is a little bit smaller compared to the other ones. So we'd need to kind of think about how we do the kids' play area.
Yeah, this is the first house we've seen, and this is very nice. It suits us very nicely.
Good stuff. Happy with everything here?
Yep,
Yeah,
definitely.
very
Yep.
good,
Very
very
nice.
Should we go and see what else is in Hampshire for you two, shall we?
Yes, please.
Yes,
Come on
please.
then.
Yeah.
Esme and Isaac are looking for a new life focus for the whole family. Limington is a coastal market town with a Georgian vibe that sits within the New Forest National Park. With 2 marinas, it's a haven for sailors and fishing boats.
Beautiful. Love all the boats.
Hello.
A regular car ferry to the Isle of Wight departs from the port just outside the town. And there are buses and rail links, with trains reaching Brockenhurst in 9 minutes, where there's a connection to the South West services running between Weymouth in Dorset and London Waterloo, all making it popular with locals and visitors alike.
We definitely sort of welcome the tourist season, I'd say. I think the town thrives on that. But also just outside of that season, it is really like a hustle and bustle up on the high street, and everyone kind of likes to support that.
The community is really helpful. For example, there's the Limington Community Centre. They do dance classes, fitness classes, Pilates, yoga. They do pottery classes. They also have a little local cinema where it only costs £7 or £8 to go and see a film. I happen to run a dance fit class and a ballet sculpt class on a Friday morning. So come along and try it. You'll love it.
To experience Limington's coffee scene firsthand, Esme and Isaac have come to a 3-storey plant-based cafe and community venue that was opened 6 months ago by Bob's Chidozi. She recently returned to the area where she grew up after travelling around the world.
So what's the rest of the area like? Is it child-friendly?
Obviously, you've got some lovely seaside. So down the road in Bewley, we've got the Motor Museum. So almost every weekend there's interesting car events, theatre, open cinema. You've got the Garlic Festival on the Isle of Wight, which is a huge event over there for them. You've got the New Forest Show right on your doorstep. And then I think something that's lovely for young children especially is there are a few people running forest schools.
Oh, wow.
You know, so get back to nature with the sea and the New Forest. The children are taken out, taught to be children again and to see what's around them and make the most of it.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Is there anything else in Limington we can go to?
If you like your sweet things, you need to go down to Truffles, which is one of the oldest shops and businesses on the high street. So you'll find all your old school mint humbugs.
Definitely, definitely. Oh no!
Like you literally go in, you've got your lovely glass jars. Yeah, you'll see it. You're gonna love it.
Well, this is very nice, isn't it? Look at this. The lemon bonbons, please. Thank you. 100 grams, please.
Seems that Limington has hit the sweet spot when it comes to Esme and Isaac's family-focused move.
Cheers, thank you, thank you. Bye. I love this street, this is so nice.
Now to continue with tracking down the property that will make Hampshire their home. We're making our way to the village of Marchwood. This hugs the eastern edge of the New Forest and the western shoreline of Southampton Water. There's a junior school rated outstanding by Ofsted and a hall to serve the community. Good news for Isaac is that the village also hosts the training ground for Southampton Football Club, and it's just a short walk from the property we're here to view.
Oh boy.
Wow.
You've just gone and done it again. I love a bungalow.
It's easy to look after the kids as well. One level's fine, yeah.
I love the wood at the entrance.
Very nice,
little,
So I'd like to think a reasonable first impression?
Absolutely, it's beautiful.
I can't wait to get inside.
Well, I think the weather's starting to turn. So how about we finish this conversation indoors?
Oh, definitely.
Let me lead you up the garden path. Come on. Dating to the 1950s, this bungalow has recently undergone an extensive renovation, including significant extensions to the side and rear.
Wow.
I'm excited to open this door.
Me too.
A front door between 2 bay windows leads to the original part of the currently unoccupied home. So, OK, we've got a bedroom on that side, bedroom on that side, but this is what I want to show you. The kitchen opens out to provide a generous amount of living space created by the recent extension.
Wow.
I love the worktops. It's just amazing.
Blimey, it's just stunning, isn't it? Stunning.
Just stunning. Look at the garden at the back and the doors. So much light in here. The Velux there.
You know, when you talk about looking for somewhere that's ready to put your sofas and your beds in, you're not going to get much more ready than this.
This is just right up my street, having a brand new house. And it's just beautiful floors.
Nice, very nice.
We've got the utility room through there as well, so it does mean that some appliances can all be tucked away. Come with me, I want to show you some more house.
Brilliant, thank you.
The kitchen flows seamlessly into the sizable L-shaped living area. So you've got all of this space to play with. It is literally a blank canvas.
Yeah, so there's so many options, you know, where do we put the dining room table, that kind of stuff. And I love that. I quite like decorating and, you know, kind of homey things.
I'm planning already.
Yeah.
So this works for you?
Absolutely.
Oh, no, definitely, yeah.
Absolutely. I'm forever moving our house around.
Yeah.
This is amazing to be able to just kind of figure out what you want to do.
And again, you've got the bifold doors leading out to a lovely garden. What I'd love to do is let you two look around the rest of the property, and if it stops raining, I'll show you the garden when you come back.
Oh, brilliant. Thanks.
See you shortly.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
As well as the 2 large double bedrooms with bay windows we passed on our way in, there's a further good-sized double in the side extension. The family bathroom is tucked away in the centre of the property. Then, the final bedroom of 4 has an ensuite and French doors to the garden.
Oh, this is a really good size, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, very nice.
Yeah. So this could be, because there's an ensuite, so this could be main
Yeah,
bedroom, but it could
yeah.
also, with the doors out to the outside, be a playroom for the kids if we wanted to.
A blank canvas, having a feel for that creative flair. It really seems to me like those two have got enough vision to really turn this house into a home. The wraparound garden has been landscaped to provide a gravel driveway, large areas of paving, plus a patch of grass featuring a mature willow tree. We're also just 200 metres from the New Forest, so I'm hoping there's enough easily accessible green stuff to suit the entire family. This in itself is a great space, eh?
No, it's amazing.
It's very nice, very nice.
And I love the tree behind us. It's
the
beautiful.
willow tree.
It's just lovely.
I could see myself standing there making a few sausages on the barbie. You've put a spanner in the works.
Yeah, definitely have. I mean, we thought you couldn't really better the first one, but
Yeah.
yeah, this I think is my favourite now. It's a little bit like where we are now, which is quite nice because we can come to the countryside, which is where we want to be, but there's some familiarity for us and the kids in terms of the house that we get, you know?
Yeah.
A bit lost for words, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
For you, Southampton's training ground is 5 minutes walk.
I know.
You
I
know.
Yeah. I saw it as I came in. I was like, "You're having a laugh, aren't you?" This is like a dream to me. You know, I might get teary again.
It's just a beautiful property that you can literally move into and not do anything to.
But of course, all that ease
Yes.
comes with a price.
I do think this will be top end, so I would say £795,000.
Okay.
£780,000.
Okay, £750,000.
Oh,
this is
my
on the market.
No.
Yes.
We're very bad at this.
In a good way.
In a very good way, yes.
Blimey.
Oh my word.
They may have lost the guessing game, but I think we're on to a winner with this beautifully finished bungalow. The kitchen and living areas have an open plan flow, and there are 4 good-sized double bedrooms, including an ensuite. The home is set in its own easy-to-maintain plot, just a short distance from the New Forest and the training ground of Isaac's favourite football team.
I don't think there's really any compromises with this house. All the room sizes are what we're looking for. The flooring's lovely.
Yeah,
it feels like home already a little bit.
Yeah, no, very much so. I thought, no way the second house was going to be better than the first house, but it is. I could see us all living here very happily.
So I'm kind of 50-50 at the moment, but absolutely a huge contender. Wow.
Wow, that is what I like. You happy in now?
Oh,
Very happy in there.
yeah.
Ready to move in.
Oh, well, at least we're ready to move on.
That's true.
There's been a lot of talk of Esme and Isaac's children during today's house tours, and reunited back at our hotel, I've got the chance to hear from 9-year-old Beulah and 8-year-old Noah themselves. Every time you've been talking about a house, you two have been what's been spoken about, really.
We're a little foursome, so, you know, we don't make any decisions without the kids. We only have them for a certain amount of time before they, you know, fly the nest.
Yep.
So we only have one opportunity to share these special things with them, you know.
That's right. So, what are you two most looking forward to with this move? Noah, you go first.
Because I could go to forest school.
Forest school. Yeah, go and learn some new forest tricks and techniques and learn how to live out in the wild. That sounds exciting to me. And Beulah, what is it about this move that makes you want to do it?
I'm going to start new horse riding lessons.
So have you ridden a horse before?
Yeah.
It must make you so proud.
Yeah.
No, it does, yeah.
Gets us a bit emotional, to be honest. Everybody just wants the best for their kids, you know? It absolutely feels after today that this is absolutely the right thing to do.
Yeah, I'm so pleased to hear that.
Maybe tomorrow I'll start crying.
No, there was a couple of times you was pretty close today, let's be honest.
I know.
After today, I don't know what you're going to show us tomorrow.
The average price for a detached house in this coastal county is just over £651,000. That's about 33% higher than England as a whole, but 8% lower than the average price for the southeast. One of the most sought after areas in Hampshire where properties attract a premium is the New Forest. A local estate agent can explain why.
Well, it's remained unspoilt for a long time, and it comprises just over 140,000 acres of woodland and gorse and heather and all that sort of thing. And so there aren't many houses actually in the New Forest, so it puts pressure under where the houses are. Probably about 550 would get you a modest chalet bungalow that you could live in. Anything more substantial, getting up towards £1 million.
But never fear, we've tracked down some homes for those with more modest means. This 2-bedroom attached cottage in a New Forest village comes with an open-plan kitchen and living area, plus a charming walled garden. It's on the market for £350,000. This detached period home down a quiet country lane is perfect for those who like to cosy around the fireplace. There are 2 bedrooms and the garden is flanked by trees. The asking price is just under £500,000. And if you're thinking of joining the flock of escapees to Hampshire, you can try it out with a short stay in this shepherd's hut. After a hot tub under the stars, you won't need to count sheep for a good night's sleep. Prices start from £145 a night, with a minimum stay of 2 nights. Despite the stormy weather yesterday, I'd like to think that our house hunt around Hampshire has been plain sailing. And it's been a pleasure showing Isaac and Esme the life they can have here with their family. We've had 2 fantastic properties, but as you all know, it's not over yet. Time for the mystery house. For my mystery suggestion, we're in the coastal village of Milford-on-Sea. With stunning views across the Solent towards the Isle of Wight, we're catching up on the beach before I reveal the property I've got lined up today. Look at this.
Oh, very nice.
Amazing.
Welcome to Milford-on-Sea. I mean, is it an area you've explored before?
We have been here a couple of times as tourists. And I think the difference now is that we will actually live here. So you're looking at it in a different, from a different perspective.
Yeah, I'm getting really excited now. It really brings it home to me that this could be our life.
Well, if I was to tell you that the mystery house is a 10-minute stroll from here.
Oh my word. That would be amazing, yeah. It would be amazing to just be able to walk here in the mornings, go for a little walk along the seafront. So, that's exciting.
Well, I will leave you here to enjoy this beautiful coastline. I've got a mystery house to get ready for you.
Brilliant.
Lovely.
See you shortly.
Thanks, Steve.
Cheers.
Most of the shops in this large village are clustered around the green, along the small high street. There's an excellent choice of places to eat and drink, including a bar specialising in locally brewed ales, an old-fashioned newsagent's and a greengrocer's. While Esme and Isaac switch their tourist goggles to view the place as potential residents, I've come to a quiet spot just off the high street where our final option is very much a new kid on the block. So here we are then, the mystery house, and now more than ever we're taught about the importance of sustainability in our environment. And I must say, I've not seen many houses on the show built with quite so much of that in mind. This new build is on the site of a former pub garden. It uses sustainably sourced and recycled materials to add insulation and energy efficiency. And inside, we are all ready to go. The family just need to decide where they're going to put their stuff. Now to see how they feel about being the first family to live in this brand new home. Well, it must have been a nice romantic walk. Look at you two holding hands.
No, we try.
Well, look at this. This is the mystery house.
I quite like it from the outside.
I really like it. I like barn conversions, and to me it looks a little bit like a barn.
This is what you would call an eco house.
Okay.
21st century building, really looking at longevity, keeping bills down, insulation, all that kind of thing.
I've never looked into eco houses, although, you know, obviously we're trying to teach the kids, you know, protecting their future and that kind of stuff. So no, it's really exciting and interesting to find out what that means.
And only a 10-minute stroll from a hand-holding beach. Should we have a look inside?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Yeah,
Yes.
This mystery eco-build was completed just 4 months ago. To remove reliance on fossil fuels, it's fitted with an air source heat pump that runs on the minimal amount of electricity for heating and hot water. Come on in, get that door closed. Oh, wow. Keep all this lovely eco heat in. Our tour starts via a central hall.
Love the staircase, it's beautiful.
And once again, we find ourselves in an open-plan kitchen and reception area.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
See how nice, bright and flowing it is.
Yeah.
Very nice,
really
very
is.
nice.
I really like the fact that it's, again, completely open plan, you know, the kitchen, dining room and the seating areas. Love the hard floors.
Yeah.
So no, it's lovely.
So to keep all that fantastic eco heat in, the walls are made up really cleverly. I mean, think about a sandwich. There's a piece of wood, and then you've got the insulation, and then another piece of wood.
Okay.
Right, now that insulation is made up of 2% recycled plastic, but the other 98% of it is air.
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
So if you think about the walls being a sandwich with your favourite bubbly chocolate in the middle,
Yeah.
that's how the insulation works.
That's really clever.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's really nice and warm in here. Yeah.
And quiet.
Yeah, that's true. It is very quiet.
Well, come with me, there's plenty more to see.
Brilliant.
Nice.
Off the other side of the hall is a cloakroom, and next to this, a utility room. This home also offers the option of some separate living space. And what better getaway for whatever you're going to use it for than this, right next to all the family space.
Yeah. And I think it's nice because you still have a seating area in there, so, you know, we can still all be together there. But as you say, there's an area that you can get away, you know. It feels really cosy, so I would do a little snug that can be either the adults escaping or the kids escaping when we're in there, and then have their home ed desks in here as well. I think it'd work really, really well.
I think that will work.
Yeah.
And then again, it's nice and light.
Why don't you go and have a wander around upstairs, take your time, come and find me back down here when you're finished. Floor-to-ceiling glazing lights the stairwell, even on overcast days.
I love the lights.
There are 4 bedrooms, 2 of which are equally good-sized double rooms, featuring skylight windows. A 3rd bedroom is smaller.
You could have it as an office, couldn't you?
Yeah, no, this will work really well, actually, because it's nice and quiet up here as well when I want to work.
The family bathroom has plain and patterned tiling, and the principal bedroom comes complete with its own ensuite.
Oh, it's a large room, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a really nice main bedroom with the ensuite. Yeah, lovely bedroom, nice and bright.
I'm just listening in upstairs. I can hear them discussing about the bedrooms again. They're doing it all with smiles. Another house that's not just impressing them downstairs, but upstairs as well. Outside, the property comes with 3 allocated parking spaces, with ducting in place to make fitting an electric vehicle charger straightforward. The rear garden is fenced to provide a private and secure space with a combination of paving and grass. This garden, while arguably quite simple, I think is perfectly adequate. And do you need anything much more than this when you've got the beach just down the road? But with 2 strong contenders already viewed, I'm keen to find out how my mystery house is measuring up.
So what do you think then, having a wander around there?
It is a beautiful house. I can see us living here.
Yeah.
But if you didn't show us the bungalow yesterday, you know, it would have been a clear choice. The way that it's far more clever heating and it's more sustainable, you know, is a big draw, you know. So, and we don't have that elsewhere. So it's something that we really will need to consider.
So what do you think this is on the market for then?
£780,000.
I am going to go with £770,000.
OK. Well, you're both a little bit low there. It's actually on the market for £795,000.
Okay.
It's a really good kind of curveball, to be honest, because it is making us think, you know.
Go and have another look. Take your time, and I'll catch you out the front shortly.
Brilliant.
This mystery new build could benefit the planet and also help my buyers stay within budget. It offers an open-plan family space as well as a separate reception room, plus 4 bedrooms. A heat pump combined with eco-insulation will keep bills down, and it's in a lovely village with a beautiful beachfront and great facilities.
It's a consideration, because obviously the other houses we loved as well, and they were a fair amount cheaper than this. But what I like about this is it's, you know, new build, pristine, you know, and the eco element.
Yeah, the garden's a good flow.
Yeah, we'll really need to think about this, won't we?
Yeah.
Esme!
Yes.
Oh, Isaac. Happy?
Very happy,
Yeah, very happy, yeah.
You said that 3 times now.
I know.
For those hoping to get closer to wildlife, including avid birdwatchers like me, Hampshire's nature reserves such as this one in Keyhaven are a real draw.
Like so many others, I am a self-confessed twitcher, and I'm lucky enough to be an ambassador for the RSPB. I've got a great garden and it attracts an awful lot of bird life, but even if you've got a balcony or even just a window, we can all do our bit for the birds.
I've come to Sandal Heath in the New Forest to meet local RSPB group leader Keith Partridge, and he's got some great ideas on how we can all help out.
Well, Keith, lovely to meet you, and what a beautiful garden you've got here.
What we've done here is we've put borders in with some bushes and some shrubs to give the birds some cover, and then feeders and water at regular different places throughout the garden. You can do a bigger scale if you've got a bigger garden, or a smaller scale if you've got a smaller garden. There are plenty of ways that we can attract birds to the garden, but I've actually got a really good idea, so follow me.
Spring is an important time to provide extra food as many birds are raising chicks, and there are lots of ready-made as well as homemade feeding options to consider.
Yes, wild bird seed will feed a multitude of different birds. So it's best to start with a good base. If you buy a good quality wild bird seed, you can attract a variety of birds.
Keith's got a DIY option that is particularly tempting.
So talk me through what we're going to do here then, Keith.
OK, we have 2 pine cones. What we're actually going to do is we're going to put crunchy peanut butter inside the scales, and then we're going to roll it across the wild bird seed, attach some string at the top, and that's it. It is as simple as that.
This is the sort of thing I love to get stuck into with my nephews. It's great to get the younger generation caring for nature.
And then when the birds actually come on the feeders, the children become so excited, and it's something that just gives them delight.
And they get so engaged and learn from it as well.
Absolutely.
So what birds are these going to attract to your garden?
These will attract, in the main, blue tits, great tits, and quite possibly robins.
And what about gardens that are maybe a little bit more urban?
You would have perhaps more of the sparrows, starlings. You will still get blackbirds if you have a piece of lawn or a flower bed.
I am pretty peanut buttered up here. I think this is going to be enjoyed by many a bird.
Now to roll the feeder in seeds.
It's probably more important to feed during the spring months and to allow those parent birds to put on some bulk in readiness for breeding and then to actually feed the chicks.
Look at that!
There you go.
That's one bird buffet ready to go. But I'm wondering how we've got on with finding a nest for today's couple, hoping to raise their brood here in the Hampshire countryside.
I'd say we've had a pretty successful week's house hunting, and Isaac and Esme have said that any 3 of the properties I've shown them could make for their next family home. Let's go and find out if there's a favourite. Isaac, Esme, exploring Hampshire with you has been a real privilege, and it's been great seeing you and the children enjoying that. But that's only half the battle. The other half is obviously the house, and I've got no idea which is your favourite. Come on, put me out of my misery, please. You've been so positive about all of them.
1, 2, 3.
The bungalow in Marchwood.
Is that anything to do with the fact that you already live in a bungalow?
I think it has something to do with it because it's where we feel comfortable. But I think we walked up to that house and it just felt like home.
It blew me away.
Yeah.
I had to get it together, keep it together. I don't normally get emotional, but I did. I don't know what happened to me, but yeah, you know, it's top property, yeah.
And that's coming from you as a dad, I believe.
Yeah, because I mean, growing up as a kid, I didn't have too much, and now I can, you know, give something to the kids that they can enjoy for most of their life, you know.
And that you never had.
That I never had, yeah.
What's the next stage then?
We're going to take the kids and our friends to go and have a second look.
Wow!
We can't wait. Hopefully we can get it.
We're like Cheshire cats at the moment.
I'm so pleased to have had the opportunity to be part of this with you, and I wish both of you and your family all the very best for your new lives here. I really do.
Oh, thank you so much, Steve.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
It's been brilliant. It's been a brilliant experience.
Yeah.
You found our house.
A new life in Hampshire has gone from being a dream to, all things going well, a reality for Esme, Isaac and the family. The children have been at the very front of every decision, and hopefully soon they'll all have the lifestyle that they've been craving. I wish them all the best and can't wait to hear how they get on. See you again soon for another Escape to the Country. The very next day, Esme and Isaac returned to the contemporary bungalow in Marchwood. The children fell in love with it straight away, and the family are ready to put an offer in just as soon as they can find a buyer for their Surrey home. If you would like to escape to the country in England, Northern Ireland, Scotland or Wales and need our help, why not apply online at bbc.co.uk/take part.